She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
What's up, icons? It's the iconic fashion figure, and today I have a new thermal printer that I want to review for you guys and show you how it compares to my tried and true Rollo thermal printer. And the reason I'm trying a new one is because this one is supposed to be a little more affordable. So let's see if it compares to my Rollo that I've been using for the past few years. So let's jump into the first difference of these two thermal printers, which is the price, because I know that's most likely what you guys want to know first. This thermal printer, which is the Dprt, this one is currently going for under $100, whereas my Rollo printer, I believe I paid closer to $200 or maybe over $200. It's been a few years, so I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but I know it was at least like $200 for the Rollo thermal printer. So this one's about half the cost, so I really want to see if it compares and if it's actually worth just getting the Dprt. Now, before I get into actually doing any printing, I do want to show you, well, it came with the test print to show you how well it prints, but inside of this thermal printer, the Dprt, it has the built-in label holder, whereas the Rollo, you have to buy a separate holder to sit behind the Rollo to hold your labels. So while this one may seem a lot bigger in size compared to the Rollo, which is a lot smaller, you do still have to have that holder on the back for your labels, or do it like me where I just have it stacked up behind it since mine stack up flat. So they technically take up about the same amount of space on my desk, but comparable in size, this thermal printer is a lot bigger. It's probably like 3 or 4 times the size of my Rollo. I will say that this same brand also has a smaller option that is about exactly the same size as the Rollo. It costs a little more than the one that I have here. I wanted to choose the more affordable option just to see how it compares. But even their smaller, more compact thermal printer that is comparable in size to the Rollo, it's still cheaper than the Rollo. Oh, and by the way, this video is sponsored by the manufacturer that creates Dprt. So now let's get into the printing. So as far as this thermal printer, the Dprt, it came with a starter roll of labels, but you guys know I've already created a video to tell you exactly how to get your labels for free. It came with, of course, a manual. It came with a software disk, which is really tiny. I didn't actually use the disk. I just went on their website and downloaded the software there, so that way I can connect this with my computer. Inside of here, it does have the holder for the paper, because you want to use rolls here, although I did use my stack paper too, and that did work. And then, of course, it came with the power cord, which I do already have plugged in, as well as a USB cord to plug up to your computer. And I believe that's everything that came with it. I did buy separate label stickers that I'm going to use in this video, which I'll show you guys in a moment. But as far as the printing, because I did test it out before I used the new paper that I bought off of Amazon, so I used one of the labels that came with the printer, and I just printed out one sticker. And hopefully you guys can see it. It might be too bright because the light is right there, but the printing did really well. The one thing that I will say about how the paper feeds is that you tend to waste that first sticker with this label, whereas my Rollo doesn't do that. So let me see if I can show you guys. So I'm going to use the part that's printed so you can see what I'm talking about. But if I feed this label in here, which is hard when it's the rolls because they curl down. So let's say I put that in there. It's going to feed through on its own, and you notice this sticker doesn't actually go back in, it stays outside. So if this wasn't already printed on, you just have a wasted sticker there, because once I go to print, that next sticker is going to actually be the printed. So that first sticker always gets wasted with this label, which if you're buying these more expensive labels like I did because I wanted color, you can start losing money. Whereas if I load the same paper into my Rollo, watch how this one works. So you see how the Rollo kind of pushed it out for a second just to make sure it's lined up properly, but then it brought it back in. So now if I go to print my artwork, it prints on that first label so I don't lose labels. Buying those stickers that are in color or the more expensive labels, it can add up. So I don't like that it loses that first sticker or the first label, but that's one of the main differences so far that I've noticed. So now onto the printing. So the first set of labels that I did, which you guys seen at the beginning of this video, I created some stickers on these round stickers, which I got these off of Amazon. I want to say they were about like $12. I tried to keep everything like $15 or less when it came with the labels. I'll definitely link all of the labels and everything that I have here in the description box if you are interested in it. But I created my first stickers with these labels here that I bought off of Amazon. It comes in a roll, which this holder that comes inside of the DPRT does fit in here perfectly, so it'll roll through. And I created some artwork. Of course, you guys know I created it in Canva, so I'm going to show you guys how I created that artwork first. In Canva, first I search for a sticker template, so just type in the search sticker, and I look for a round sticker for the rounded stickers. I already created one sticker, so I did the thank you sticker already, and now I'm going to do a size sticker. For my size stickers, I pretty much just use those on like my garment bags, so I know exactly what size that garment is. And then I also started putting the style numbers on there too, so I know exactly what style is in that garment bag. So I'm going to speed it up here just because all I'm doing here is adding in the font and adjusting size and getting the layout that I want on here, but pretty much all I'm doing is putting the size on here and the style number, and then I'll show you guys the actual sticker once it's done. And here is the final sticker. Very basic, but once printed on the color sticker, it'll actually look better. So this is the size sticker that I will use on my garment bags and for inventory purposes. These stickers will work really well for those of you that are in the beauty industry, selling like makeup products, lashes, those type of things. So this next sticker, I definitely wanted to make sure to do something beauty related because this will work really well for your product, since most of your products require some sort of label or packaging on it. So I went through searching for different eyes and different lashes and things like that to create those beauty stickers, but these eyes kind of started scaring me a bit, so I tried it, but it just looked weird to me. Maybe if I kept decorating it, it would have looked a little better, but I didn't really like the eyes. So now I'm just gonna see if I can find maybe another pair of eyes that might work, but even then the eyes just wasn't settling with me, so I kind of just kept searching. And then I thought this was really cute. This will look really well on the packaging. Of course, it's not going to print out pink, it'll print out in black, but remember, it's going on a pink sticker anyway because those are the stickers that I purchased. And then I'm going to look for some lashes to see if I can throw in lashes with this that might help with this whole packaging, bring that together. And the lashes, for whatever reason, seemed like they were upside down or weren't the right direction, so I kept playing around with the lashes trying to get them in the right direction, but again, that just seemed like it wasn't working either. And once I got them facing the right direction, it looked like I had like two right eyes. I couldn't get it to look like a left and a right. Now I could have gone online instead of using the images in Canva and got the graphics that I actually needed and imported them into Canva, but I was trying to stick with all the graphics that are in Canva to help you out. And then I wanted to make sure it was the free options for those of you that don't have the pro version of Canva. But if you would like to try the pro version of Canva, I do have a link down in the description box so you can sign up for a trial period for free of Canva Pro. And this is when I gave up on lashes and went more into makeup. Now this graphic is a really good graphic. The only thing I had to remember is this is going to print single color, so it might not give off the same effect of what it looks like in color on the screen. So I didn't actually use it, but I just went through searching for different graphics that I can use. So I'm now going to just fast forward through all my playing around trying to get the right beauty sticker, and I am going to just show you guys what I ended up coming up with for my beauty sticker. And as you can see, the beauty sticker completely changed. Now originally I wanted the lipstick touching the lips to make it look like you're actually applying the lipstick, but again I had to remember when printing is going to print all in black and it might not give off what I'm envisioning in my head. So I put the lipstick right next to the lips where it's close enough but not right on the lips. And then of course you can decorate this how you want and add your own brand name. So those are the 3 stickers that I have so far, but of course I have more ideas on stickers that you can use with your thermal printer. Now we're going into the QR code sticker. If you guys aren't familiar with creating a QR code, I have already created a video on that, so I'll be sure to link it down in the description box. But I'll run through this really quickly to create a QR code sticker because these are very helpful in getting customers to come back to your website to visit you again and buy again, to share reviews or share pictures on social media, to provide them with a discount on the next order. There's so many ways you can use a QR QR code sticker. You can even use it to get them to follow you on social media. For this particular sticker, I'm going to use this to get customers to either write a review or share their experience on social media by posting pictures of their products. So that QR code will scan them to the product, and it can take them to the direct product that they purchased and write a review. Or it can take them directly to Instagram and go ahead and post a picture to like their story or on their feed or on TikTok to share a review on TikTok. Wherever you want to send them, we're going to do that. So I'm going to quickly run through creating this sticker, and then I'll show you guys the final results. And basically, here's the final sticker. I'm just adding in those details so people know that they actually have to scan the sticker with their phone's camera in order to be able to use it. But basically, my sticker says snap, share, and review. And what I would do, that link will link them back to like a Linktree link where it'll give them the three options. They can either take a picture and it'll redirect them to social media to go ahead and share the picture that of the item that they purchased. They can share the item, so it'll give them the link directly to the same item that they purchased and they can share it with others. Or 3, they can write a review, so we'll take them right back to the website for that particular product and write a review on that product. But this is the final QR sticker for the circle stickers. Those are all the rounded stickers that I'm going to create for today. There's so many different ideas that I can come up with for these stickers, and you can also use Canva and use some of their templates that they have available. So now what I want to do is go ahead and save all of these stickers so I can start printing them out. So that is the artwork that I created in Canva, and now I want to print those labels out on both the DPRT, which is our affordable thermal printer, compared to my Rollo. So let me go ahead and print those labels out on both printers. First, we're printing with the DPRT. I want you guys to be able to pay attention to the speed of the printer, the sound of the printer, like how loud it is. And then of course, we're going to focus in on the quality of the printer for the DPRT. And this footage is in real time, so you get the full experience of this printer. Next is my Rollo. So again, pay attention to speed, sound, and of course we're going to focus in on quality in one moment. Again, this footage is in real time, so you get the full experience of how quickly this prints and how loud it is. This footage is not sped up, or I did not slow it down. I want you guys to get the full effect. We have both the DPRT and we have the Rollo, and we're going to compare how those are different because I do see some differences in those labels. On the left side, I have the DPRT. On the right side, I have Rollo. And as I zoom in, once I can get this to focus, you guys will notice some of the differences. Like look at the crown, how the differences in the crown have printed. The Rollo was more bold. Of course, my Rollo was off. It was not aligned. But going into the size printer, that white space, that is because that roll that I purchased off Amazon had a sticker on it, so it ruined the sticker. That wasn't because of the DPRT. Also notice how bold the fonts and the printing in general is on the Rollo compared to on the DPRT. It tends to print more bold compared to the DPRT, especially like on those fine fonts. If you look at the font and then also look at the lip difference. Now, if you want more detail in the lip, the DPRT actually printed the beauty sticker better. And now let's go into the QR sticker. Notice the hearts are missing in the snap share review. Also underneath where I had the directions telling you to scan with your phone, that's pretty much gone because the font was smaller and it was a thinner font. Whereas the Rollo actually did pick that up and print out those details to scan me with your phone, and it also did print out the hearts. So I've noticed those smaller, finer details the DPRT is not picking up, whereas the Rollo is picking up those details. Okay, so now that we've done those circle stickers, I'm going to do another test with these square stickers that I also got off of Amazon. These ones are a lot smaller. These are more like a 1 inch, whereas the circle was 2 inches. The pink is also lighter, which is more of my color that I need for my branding, but they came in a box of 3. So there's also like a peachy, almost like orange color in there. And then there's also a blue, so you can create a variety of stickers if you want different colors for different things. Like I have different brands that I kind of color coordinate with, so that will work out perfect. So I use these labels in both my DPRT and my Rollo. Now, when it comes to the DPRT, I didn't pay attention to the labels I was buying because this little holder that I have in here does not fit with the holder that comes with the DPRT. So I literally just threw the labels inside of here, and it did stay. I still was able to print. But let me go ahead and create those labels that I'm going to print on these square stickers that are about 1 inch by 1.5 inch. And let's see how those work out in both these two thermal printers. Back in Canva, I created my own template size 1.5 inch by 1 because this is a small sticker. And I'm actually going to start out with one of Canva's templates so you guys can see you can create your stickers from their templates. You don't have to create your own. But I'm going to come back to that. You guys will notice actually in this footage I tend to jump around a lot because I was just working and I completely forgot that I was recording. But I'm going to go into creating the size sticker first, just like I did on the rounded stickers. I'll also have a square one, especially since these stickers are smaller. A lot of the time those smaller size stickers work best on the garment label because you still want to be able to see the garment inside. And I also use branded stickers on my garment bags as well. So again, all I need to do is align this. I already used those same fonts from the rounded sticker, so it wasn't too much that I need to do. And then next I'm going to create another sticker that has just the size only, and these are just the style number only, and these stickers are going to be used for inventory purposes, so I can label my bins with the style number on it. That way I can know what's actually inside my bin without actually looking into the bin, because I have white bins and my bins are not transparent, so I can't see exactly what's inside of it. So this works out really well, so you can know what's in those bins. And then there's stickers, so once that style sells out and I want to put a new style in there, all I have to do is take the sticker off and add in a new style number on that bin. And now I'm going in to create a thank you sticker, which I'm going to use that same font I was using on the other stickers to create a thank you sticker in the square sticker, or this is technically a rectangle sticker. I keep calling them squares, but they're rectangles. And now here's where I'm talking about I keep jumping around. So now I went back to this is a gift for you sticker and tried to decorate that so it's not so basic. I also didn't want that background on there because I don't want that to print out in black. It would have printed out in black and you wouldn't have been able to read the font. So don't add any backgrounds to your stickers. Your actual color sticker is going to be the background, and that pink heart will print out in black. It will not print out in pink, but I just left the color as is, and I'll let my printer handle changing the color when it prints. And here I go again, jumping back around. So I'm going back to the size sticker and just adding a border to the size sticker, just like I did on the rounded sticker, to hopefully give it a little more detail so it doesn't look so basic and boring. Although the size sticker, really all I need to do is the size, and my current stickers that I use on my garment bags literally only has the size, so it has like a S, M, or L on there. So I really don't have to decorate it, but since I am creating my own sticker, why not just add the extra detail? And now I'm back to the thank you sticker so I can finish that off because I don't want it to just say thank you on there. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little more detail to the thank you sticker by just saying thank you for supporting my small business. Of course, you can put whatever it is you want on there. I'm just doing generic stickers so I can show you guys how well they print on thermal printers. And then once I get the font that I want on there, I'm going to go in and add some decoration to this to add a little more detail because I don't want them to be too basic, even though I am creating generic stickers. So I did go ahead and throw in some heart details on there just to decorate it a bit. So I'm going to fast forward from here and then I'll show you guys the final stickers. And I've completed these rectangle stickers here, so all I need to do is save this file so that way they'll be ready for print. I am going to do another rectangle sticker, but it's going to go in the other direction in like the portrait way because I want to do a QR sticker for the squares as well, or for the rectangle. Why do I keep calling them squares? Now in the new Canva file, I created a file that is 1 inch by 1.5 inch, so it'll go in the opposite direction of the last rectangles. And this is where we're going to create another QR code sticker with the rectangle stickers. And I'll show you why towards the end of the video why I did so many different stickers, pretty much the same thing, but I want to show you the purpose of these stickers once I get to that point in the video on how you can actually use these stickers that I printed with my thermal printer. So I'll fast forward through me creating this sticker and then I'll show you guys the final results of this sticker. And here's the final results of the rectangle QR code sticker. And for this one, I use this one to provide a discount to my customers on their next order. So when they scan the QR code, it'll take them directly to their account where they will have that promo code that they can apply to their next order. And that's it for this sticker. So now I just have to save this so that way this one will be ready for print. print as well. Okay, so that is the artwork I created in Canva for the square labels. Now I did 2 separate files for the square labels because I have one going the horizontal way and one going the vertical way. So now let's print them both out on the DPRT as well as the Rollo thermal printer, and let's see how they compare. First, we're starting with the DPRT printer, which I'm showing you guys how I just throw in this roll of stickers in here because that little holder for the stickers doesn't fit through this roll that I purchased on Amazon, but it's still printed just fine for me just throwing it in here like this. So let's go ahead and print with DPRT. And here's how the sticker that's in portrait mode prints as well. And now onto the roller. We're going to print in both landscape and portrait mode for those rectangle stickers. Now on these square labels, I did notice quite a few differences. For one, you can definitely see I lost some labels on there because the feed did not bring it back in. Those got stuck out, so I lost some labels on there. And then I'm going to bring it in closer so I can show you guys the printing differences between the 2 thermal printers. Once again, we have DPRT on the left and we have Rollo on the right. And as you can see right away, the heart is missing on the DPRT. It didn't print that at all. The font on Gift is kind of not as bold as Rollo. You can also notice the lines on the sizes did not print. This one printed fine with the style number because it's big and bold, so there wasn't small details in there. And then the thank you for supporting my small business. You can barely see the website down at the bottom, but it did print on there, so I'll give them that. It did print. And then here's the Rollo, which all my Rollo stickers seem to have not been aligned properly. And here are the 2 QR code stickers, which you can see my font on the DPRT did not really print out properly, but Rollo it seemed to print out fine. You can actually read it, although I see some errors on there too. Now I do want to show you guys some of the ways that you can actually use these stickers. So let's say we have our product box, or you might have customized boxes that you ship your product in. And I'm going to take the stickers that I printed off from my DPRT and show you ways that you can use these stickers. So one of the stickers you guys may have noticed that I created is the Scan Me sticker for you to save 10% off of your next order. So if they scan the QR code, which actually, let me test those QR codes to show you guys to make sure both printers print those fine lines when it comes to QR codes, because if you're creating shipping labels on here, you want to also make sure the shipper can actually scan the shipping labels. So I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to do the smaller sticker because if it works in the small one, it should definitely work on the bigger one. And you open up the camera on your phone and I am going to scan this. Let me screen record so you guys can see that it's actually working. Okay, so here's the first sticker. We're going to scan it and my website pops up. So that one worked. Let's go to the Rollo and make sure that one also works. And that QR code picks up as well. So that means both thermal printers are printing those lines out where a QR code can be scanned. Same with shipping labels, they will be able to be scanned. But back to me showing you how to use these stickers. So let's say we have the Scan Me sticker where customers can save 10%. One of the ways that I would use this is, let's say this is my customized box. I would take that sticker and stick it right inside of the box. When customers open their orders, they will instantly see that sticker inside of the box and they can scan it to save money off of their next order. That is a way to entice the customers to come back and spend more money with you. Some of the other stickers I have is like a thank you sticker, which we can put on the front of the box. I have a sticker that says this is a gift for you. We can close the box and that will be the sticker you use to actually seal the box off. There's a size sticker, so let's say I take a poly bag or the garment bag and put the size sticker on it, and it has the style number too, so that way I know exactly what style that is. That will also help you when it comes to packing. You know what's actually packed inside of that garment bag. And then of course I have some of the labels that just have a style number on it. That will be more for inventory purposes, so that way like wherever you have your inventory stored, if you're using like bins and those type of things, you know exactly what's inside of that bin. So we will use those stickers for that. Some of the rounded stickers I have, again, I have another thank you sticker, so you can put that on top of the box. You can use it to seal off the box. I have another size sticker that I would typically use for like my garment labels, or you know those stickers that go in jeans where it has the jean size on there. You can use that. I created a lipstick sticker where you can write in your brand name on there, and that can go on your product packaging. So like a lipstick product, of course this sticker is too big specifically for that, but you could put that on the product packaging if you get the smaller stickers for your lipstick. And then of course I have another QR code to scan, which that can again either go on the outside of the boxing or on the inside. There's so many different ways you can create stickers, different designs you can come up with. You can use some of those templates that are on Canva to help you come up with some designs, or think of things that you want to implement into your branding and create stickers to send out to your customers. Now, as my final thoughts on the DPRT printer, would I actually buy this one? Will I actually use this one? Now, I've been using my Rollo for years. This is my baby, so of course I'm going to stick with using my Rollo. If I was ever looking for a more affordable option, the DPRT does work fine. As I've shown you guys in the comparison, there were some differences in those printers, like there were some hearts that didn't print out on the DPRT. Some of the font wasn't as bold on the DPRT, but if I'm using bigger stickers where it's printing out like bolder font where you can't really notice the difference, I would certainly use the DPRT. Or for internal stickers, for like my inventory stickers and things like that, again, using the DPRT. If it's more branding, I would use my Rollo because I want my customers to receive the best of the best. Shipping labels, I can use DPRT because those are bigger and it scans just fine, so that will work just fine. So there's some things I can do with the DPRT, but there's also a couple things that I wouldn't print on my DPRT, especially if it's something that I want going to my customers and it's a fine or smaller print. I wouldn't use the DPRT. But for the pricing, because it is under $100, I certainly say this is well worth it. So if you are just starting out your business, or you're just looking for an affordable option for the time being, you're just getting started and you want to make sure this is for you, definitely try the DPRT because it does work out. I think I've covered everything in this video now, so I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the ideas of the ways you can use the different stickers too, so you can implement that into your business. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.